And welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. We're heading to baggage claim. We're letting the cat out of the bag. You're looking at one of the intricate wood carving pieces by expert wood carver Joe Yu here in Sacramento. Take a look at some of the work he's done over the years. He's been carving into wood for the last 25 years, closer to 30, he says. And for 40 years, he was actually a dentist. He's now retired, spending a lot of his time in the doghouse. That is the name of the studio here. But he's been loving wood carving for many, many years, taking wood that sort of looks like this. He did show the process earlier where it starts with clay. It gets to a piece like this. He puts all the work while using some palm tools to create pieces that look like that. Caricature carving is his expertise, and he's actually in his studio right now working on a piece. So he says it takes some time to create some of these pieces, but he does these very intricate faces. Joe, tell us a little about your process and how long it takes for you to actually do something like what we're seeing out there.
Just to carve a face in wood like this, I tell people it takes me about 25 years and 2 hours. So it does take some experience to do it over and over, but like anything, the more you do, the better you get.
And how does, being a dentist, how does that sort of play into the role of being an expert carver?
I think you just need a lot of patience. You need to be able to visualize what you're getting to. You have to have confidence in what you're doing. And so, and working in small areas, although this isn't quite as small as the tooth.
This is fun. I mean, and we see some of the pieces, that you're still working on. I know you mentioned that right there. That one's been taking a while for you, but that's the clay model. Once you get the clay model, there's not a whole lot of, I guess, changing, because once you start carving into the wood, there could be some room for mistake, right?
Right. You can change a few things once you start carving it if you have a model to go by, but you're not going to do any drastic changes because you can't add wood back onto a carving. And so the creative process is really in the design of the clay piece and the model. Once I have the model set and I'm going to carve it, it's not going to change a lot.
I see. And then you go take your tools. You take your tools and you are just continuing to carve and seeing all of the little details.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, coming up next month is May 21st and 22nd, the Capital Wood Carving Association. You're having an event. Why don't we invite everybody and tell us a little about how potential woodworkers and wood carvers could get involved?
Sure. The carving show is the 21st and 22nd at the Scottish Rite. And the carving club, the Capital Wood Carvers, is who puts it on. And it's along with a number of gourd artists there. But this show, sponsored by the club, is how I really learned how to carve wood. Before I joined that club, I didn't know one end from the other of a knife. And so this club will teach you everything you want to know. If you want to get into wood carving, this is the club to be in.
Fantastic. Again, that's happening next month, May 21st and 22nd. You get to meet Joe and all the inspiring wood carvers out there and maybe take a little peek at his piece. This is probably my favorite. We're calling this a split personality, right?
Yeah.
Love that.
It's just a fun little piece. There's a pirate in here somewhere.
Yeah, good fun stuff. So who knew we could take a piece of wood, turn it into artistry in wood.
So
Again, we'll have all the information up on our screen. Joe, thank you so much. I think I like that face right there.
That is very cool.
Let's go.
That's awesome. Thanks, Jordan.